All right, so Battlefield 6 has a really big staying issue, a really big replayability issue, something to drag people back in. And it doesn't look like they're really trying to make that matter better. They'd rather be on Twitter saying how much the game sold and all these high ratings it got and refuse to look at, them losing players and why people are leaving. It's a pretty big deal in the modern age with, live service games. This is one of those where it's not so much about the games you sell, it's about the skins you can sell afterwards and keep, monetizing your product. So, I mean, let's just start the most simple, basic thing that should come with the multiplayer experience. You join a lobby or you form a lobby with your friends, acquaintances, whatever. Play the game, right? It's not that simple in Battlefield. Sometimes when I hop on with my friends or my wife, we spend half of the time reforming the lobby because it disbands us after one game. That happens to a lot of people. Instead of fixing this issue by now, over a month into the game's lifespan, we get a free to play. A little free to play version with its free to play playlists, which are trash, by the way. I spent so much time playing this game, trying to convince my wife to maybe like it. And we just spent half of our time trying to reform the lobby. When we actually got in the game, it was one-sided as fuck. Just how it was in beta, just how it is in the full release. So nobody come and say, oh, because of the influx of new players. And no, if you look at Steam charts, there is no influx of new players. Either you're telling me there's a lot of people in this free-to-play, and the core audience is leaving even more now, or, it just doesn't make sense. Either way, it's not good, whatever the case is. So we have the bot breakthrough, casual breakthrough, which is initiation breakthrough on free to play. It's meant for very low level players, and after a certain point, you're not supposed to be able to play it, right? It's not the case at all. We have level 200s, sweat lords, out the ass playing this mode right now. And ironically, you think, hey, you just want to dick around in the game, you want to learn to play it, whatever, you go play with bots. That's not even an issue right now. That's not even an option right now. Of course, it's an issue. It's not an option. You want to dick around, learn the game, or just, have some drinks, play the game for fun with bots. Yeah, that's not an issue. You're probably going to run into sweats. Which, I know, for streamers and the more hardcore audience, that's not an issue, but you gotta figure when you're trying to bring in new players to your game, and, first impressions are everything. They're not sweats. These people have jobs, they have kids. And I know, I've talked in previous videos, Battlefield does not respect your time if you have a job or kids, or you just, if you have a life in some shape or form, Battlefield just does not respect your time. But alright, stick with me for this one. Let's say you don't have any disbanding issues or you just play alone. Lucky you. Not really lucky you. You're more likely to get curb stomped. But let's just say you play alone. You don't have disbanding issues. Let's say your game's not one-sided. It's a fun game then, right? Well, not necessarily. 'Cause then still, once again, over a month later, hit reg has either remained the same or gotten worse for some people. Some people who never had hit reg issues have it now all of a sudden, which another thing I think I covered before, but yeah, if you're wondering, that's still a thing. Desync, probably never be fixed, still a thing. Audio issues, if you look at the patch notes, it's been fixed, or a lot of it's been fixed. That's if you look at the patch notes. If you actually go and play the game, you'll quickly realize none of it has been fixed. But oh look, Catch Cow, the developer said on Twitter that they're working on it full pass. It's gonna be patched. It's like, well, didn't the last patch say that? How many times will they fix, not fix something, and the thing they claim to have fixed isn't fixed, but here's 5 new issues to the game. They remotely fixed the Super Mario jump. I'll give them that. You know, a month later into the game's lifespan, but yeah, all these major issues are still here. The audio's atrocious. Like, watch so many people just drop dead in front of me. I've never seen bullets hit them. I've never heard bullets, no RPGs, nothing. This is the only game I've ever played in my entirety of gaming, which, you know, I've been gaming since the 90s. The only game I've ever played where it's actually a smart move to make a call out for audio just to make sure your fucking teammate is aware of what's going on because they probably didn't hear it. It's like, hey, you probably have, I think you have someone to the left of you, or you're getting shot from the left. The guy's just missing, whatever. But then to make it more fucked up, it's like you might make that call out of like, yeah, he's to your left, and you distinctly hear it. Doesn't matter if you have $20 headphones, $500 headphones. You might say, you know, without a doubt in your mind, that guy's to your left. He's actually to their right. The audio's broken in ways that just I cannot compute. Sometimes it's just not there. Sometimes it's just the wrong direction. Sometimes it's the wrong fucking thing going on. Like an RPG could sound like a bullet, or it could just sound like nothing. But oh, don't worry, because the developer said it's getting fixed in 2 years, maybe. At this rate, I mean, come on. You know, Battlefield kind of has a track record with this kind of stuff, and we're not in a position to where it's like there's nothing else we could play. We could go play something else. So the staying power is just really bad right now. Look, I've said this probably a million times, but people enjoy what they enjoy, and there's nothing wrong with that. With that said, I'm not calling you an idiot, but I think the Battlefield team definitely thinks you guys are idiots. They think I'm an idiot too by association because I'm playing the game too, obviously, but just look at this choice of wording they use. Whenever they talk about the game, it's like our players never miss. Like, bro, have you seen the fucking hit registration? We're missing our asses off. Can't be real. Like, this can't be. There's no way a person or a fucking room of people sat there and said, yep, this is the direction we want to go with PR. This is the wording we want to use. Then you have this developer saying, come test out the game for free to play week. Like, yeah, test it out because fucking apparently y'all game testers couldn't do the drop. However many years y'all worked on the game, fucking Zac Efron in the trailer, y'all just couldn't. Why is there so many issues in the game? It's insane. Yeah, sorry if I hurt anyone's feelings with this, but the Battlefield 6 development team, at least the guys on Twitter, the ones in charge of PR or whatever, they think we're idiots. And I mean, hey, if people keep buying this shit, then yeah, I guess they're right. I think that about covers it though. One thing I'll be positive about. So my EA app rewards finally hit my account, you know, a month later, over a month, whatever. So I finally got my rewards for the EA app outage. I'll give credit where it's due with that. But there's still a lot of people who haven't, so you know, I'm fortunate, I'm lucky, it's nice, but it still doesn't feel good. It's just not in me to feel good about I got what I deserved, but not everyone else. Or others haven't got what they deserved, you know? It's not a good feeling. Just like the hit reg in this game. Some gunfights I win, it doesn't feel like I should have won. Maybe their bullets missed. It's not a good feeling to be like, yeah, I dunked on that kid. It's like, no, this shit feels horrible. Yeah, I think that's about it. I really want to start making more Call of Duty content again, but fuck, the Battlefield stuff just breaks my brain, and it feels like I know there's a few people calling it out, but let's face it, most of these guys are shilling. Even the ones that have been talking trash about Call of Duty for years, they just won't. You know, they're not gonna come out and say the shambles that Battlefield's in, the horrible state of the game. But, you know, like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. Dislike it if you dislike it.